All right, fellas. I want to get your opinion on yesterday's event when it came to WWDC for Apple. And from a person's point of view who doesn't have any Apple products, of why, some of the products that I went back and saw was good, bad. I feel kind of indifferent from my point of view. So I want to hear from y'all when it comes to you know some of these new products that Apple's dropping. The first one being new Mac Airs. So I went on the new Mac Airs are coming out. MagSafe, USB-C on everything. You know, apparently USB-C is Apple's new hotness because they put it into new chargers now. So how do y'all feel?
I feel pretty okay about it. I definitely admit as an Apple user that $60 for a adapter is really pricey, but at the same time, you know, it's at least a good step in the right direction. Like they at least offer it instead of just saying, "Hey, you know, we're sticking to Lightning or we're sticking to this or we're sticking to that." At least they're at least trying, you know. I
I'm,
didn't say the pricing was great. I just think that they're at least going in the right direction, if that makes sense.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. What about you, Brandon? The new Mac Airs? A brief
The
synopsis.
the Mac Air is honestly a really good product for somebody that's. I mean, technically when they sell the most is around August when kids and college students start going back to school and stuff like that because Apple they give away gift cards or Airpods or Lord knows what they give out, and of course if you're a college student you can also get the college discount. So the Mac Air is it. I mean, it's actually gotten cheaper. I think now you can actually get one for $900.
Okay.
Honestly, honestly, like as a well, I'm looking for college right now, but
I mean, you're getting the new M2 chip, which was debuted in this WWDC also. So you know,
honestly, if I wouldn't personally as a person that is looking for college, and if I was a college student now, I wouldn't really get the Apple MacBook Air. I would honestly go for the Pros if I had to be honest.
well,
I mean, honestly, when I would go on campus, that's all you really see is airs. You really don't see pros, honestly, because pros are mainly for people that are going to engineering school and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Those
but
are the ones that.
it's always nice to have that extra power though. If so, like for example, if you are a film major or a computer major.
No, then yeah, of course you're gonna want to get a Mac Pro, but somebody that's becoming a teacher, social work, criminal justice, or whatever majors, and pretty much Mac Air is gonna
but
be
they're
built
not. But
perfectly
if you get
for
a
you.
Mac Air, you're not doing any heavy lifting. You're just
Yeah,
basically
you're
doing
not.
like Word documents and X, Y's, and Z's. You're not doing video
Yeah.
editing on a
Well,
Mac Air.
honestly, what? This may be controversial, but you know what I would do instead of getting a MacBook if I were just using it for taking notes and Word documents and all that? I'd get me a Mac Pro.
I mean, some
Or
people choose it.
not a Mac Pro again.
People
Mm,
choose it for because it's the cheaper of the line, and a lot
Not
of
Mac
people want to
Pro.
be part of the
yeah,
ecosystem.
that's one of the reasons why they will choose a Mac Air than the Pro.
All
Now,
right,
what a
so
lot of students are also.
so
Go
not
ahead.
to
Yeah,
not
so
to not to dwell too much on each one, but I wanted to see. So now, iOS 16, y'all are finally getting customizable front lock screens. Yes, if you
I
hear
mean,
sarcasm in my voice, I'm laughing. Okay, just understand customizable lock screens.
He an Android user. We all know it.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. From my point of view, it should have been already there.
But at least give us some props, man. Like I know it's not a big deal to you, but it's a shit ton of deal for us. Like at least give
But
us a
whoa,
little.
whoa, whoa. But it wasn't a big deal when you didn't have it, when we were saying it
Right.
was great to have. That's the only argument. It's like don't say something's not necessary, and then when you get it, act like it's the greatest thing that happened, or it's a great improvement. If you didn't care about it before, why care now?
That's
I
true.
mean, it's the point that you at least have the option to now. That's what it's all about.
That's been the argument the whole time. Is every time we say why don't they give you these options, you go, well, we don't really need that. And then when you get it, oh, it's great that they gave us that. It's like, but you didn't need it. Why do you care?
I'm not like that, dude. I
Oh,
honestly,
I get it. I get it.
Hey, look, certain people are like that. I mean, hey, look, they were all laughing at phablets when I'm a Samsung
Yeah,
user. I was
I
walking around
remember
with this
that.
big phone in my hand, and they're
I
like,
used to get
"Oh,
picked on
you
for
have
having a
a
big
big
phone.
phone." And then as soon as
but
Apple did it, it's like, "Oh my God, look how beautiful and elegant, and the size is proportionary to my hand. It's so wonderful." And then
but
I'm
I
like, "Wow, phablets are in now."
but I do.
All I'm saying is this, Kate. Admit you want all the same features, but you just want it in Apple's ecosystem. Very simple.
I mean, I admit shit, man. I'm not.
Yeah, yeah. That's all. That's all. It's not a hostile
But I
thing.
do have to correct myself earlier, though. I said Mac,
He meant iPad Pro. I know what you meant.
the iPad Pro, yeah.
Yeah, and I get that, and that's honestly, I believe most people are actually going to levitate to that because Apple still hasn't given them a touchscreen yet on the damn iPad
Oh,
on the
that
MacBook.
segues into the next one. So
So people
Mac.
love the touchscreen.
Wait. I didn't say my point of view of an iPhone. I mean,
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead, go ahead, go
My
ahead, Brandon.
apologies. Go ahead.
I was about to send you my lawyers.
Oh.
Who are you gonna hire? The Texas Hammer
Smoke.
Jim
He
Adler?
brought the
He
smoke with
brought
him.
the smoke with him.
He going
Go,
So
he's gonna
Let him
hire the
speak.
so
Texas Hammer.
hold on. I I don't really care for all of that, to be honest with you. Like, I like looking at my wallpapers. I don't care about, oh, the icon needs to go in the middle with nothing else on the side, and
Yo,
all
hey,
that other stuff.
hold
Like,
on a second,
Okay,
Brandon. Hold on a
but
second. Do you know, like, I can look at my brother and my sister, right? Do you know what's on
right.
my brothers and sisters lock screen is my parents' 50th anniversary remarry on the front lock screen. Being able to put what you want on that front screen when you see your notifications, it brings a certain comfort to you to finally be able to add what you want instead of being told that you can only have this. It's totally different.
But you can change the picture on your lock screen already. That ain't what the change was, Kenyon.
Yeah. You
No,
could
we're talking
pivot
about
the
like that. You
font.
It's
could
the
add,
ability to
what is it? You could
customize the
add widgets
icon.
and elements and stuff now. You could
But I
change. You
don't
could
want.
change how. You could change the clock boldness. I'm like, wow, they really went all out on this one.
Oh, but they
But
still
I
didn't
don't
do.
care about all
Did they do
that.
always on display? I didn't even remember. Did they even do always on display?
I don't think they
No.
did.
The answer is no.
They, but I don't want my shit to be on all damn day.
That's not how it works, actually.
That's
But
not how
okay.
it works. See,
But you would
always
know.
on. Always on. Only
It,
thing it
the,
does is basically like having a watch. Your phone is like a watch, and it
yeah, if you
displays the
actually put it in your
phone.
pocket, it cuts off. You put it in your pocket, it knows it's in your pocket, it cuts off. You turn it over on the table, it knows it's in the dark, it turns off. It doesn't literally stay on. But if you pick it up without having to touch it, you see your time, or if you just look at it, and what
And
that'll
you
actually
get
do
a
is look at
notification.
it. It'll tell you what time it is, or it'll
But
even give you certain notifications without the screen actually having to be on all the way. It just has
but
more. It
I
just
don't
has
want my
little
phone to
stuff.
be on like a freaking hotel TV on all
It's
damn
But
not
it
gonna
day.
ain't,
be
Brandon. That's
like
not how it
that.
works. That's not how it works. But okay, Brandon.
That's not how it works. Believe me.
But okay, moving
You
on.
gotta get your hand on the Android phone for you to see it. I had like what was it? Just a week ago, somebody left their iPhone in my car, and I went to go return it to them. Every single time I raised the phone up, the screen just kicked on. I mean, all the way on. I was like, "Yo, that's just inefficient."
Yep.
No,
Like
no, no, I no, no,
only thing I
no,
want to do is see what the
no.
time was.
Yeah, like if you pick it up, it automatically turns on, and I
What?
disable that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing: the always on display for Androids is the screen doesn't light up. It's only the only pixels that come on is the time. It shows you the time, and if you got any messages, that's it. It's still a black screen.
No, I don't even care for that. Like I always have my phone on silent, do not disturb. So
All right, so here you go. Here you go. So segueing into the next one, Mac OS Ventura, which I would like to say apparently iOS for iPads and Mac Ventura are starting to merge. They're starting to get a lot of crossover features.
But they should have just went all the way. And instead, what they're going to do, they're going to give you one little feature at a time until they finally give in and put the freaking Mac OS on their damn iPad. That's
Yep,
the
that's
annoying
what it's
part.
starting to look like.
They're going to nickel and dime the next 4 generations of iPads into one feature at a time. And then finally one day, look, we put Mac OS on an iPad. Woohoo! It's
I
like
mean
you could have
that.
done it 4 years ago. That's what they
What
do,
was
though. They
it? The
nickel and dime features.
what is it? I guess you got this thing called Stadium or something, where like the group of tasks that you were doing stays off to the side, and you can group the tasks together depending on what it is you're doing. They brought that same concept from Ventura over to iPad OS too. So it looked like
Yep.
they're parallel development right now.
Yep. I told you, I think they secretly got Mac OS installed in the background. They just ain't going to enable it.
They probably do. They probably do. It's probably running on it right now. Which, hey,
Look,
you go moving to the M1 chip, moving to the M1 chip lets you
what's
do
his
it.
name? What's the dude's name? Tim Cook. He probably got
Tim
a damn
Cook Apple.
iPad right now with Mac OS on that joint at his crib. Then ain't nobody else got it.
Yeah, you talking about Tim Cook Apple because that's
Yeah.
how
Oh, Trump.
that's
Oh,
how
here
you
we
name
go.
your people.
Yeah. But
Tim Apple.
I
Tim
guarantee you he's
Apple.
got one at the crib with a touchscreen.
You know he does, and he's probably running Mac
Yeah.
OS on that touchscreen,
On the iPad.
enjoying the touchscreens
It's already
while.
an M1. So you remember, M1 is an integrated chip. So if you
Yeah,
got an M1 and an iPad, guess what? There is no difference in the software that can run on it.
that's true.
So they literally told you to your face, we can put Mac OS on here, but we're not going to do it.
Not gonna do it.
They told you to your face by putting that M1 chip in. The day they done that is when they slapped everybody in the face.
Hey,
And that's
no radio.
why Cade is in that. That's why Cade's in that gray area where he's like, yeah, the MacBook's cool, but honestly, I'd rather have the iPad. It's because he wants that tactile ability.
Yep,
But the perfect product would be one that does both. But they don't make that. They make 2 almost perfect products.
that's true.
Yeah.
Hey, look, here you go. The fact that they still keep putting out MacBook Airs, MacBook Pros, but the iPads is the one that everybody wants because they want to touch. They want the touch it features, but they don't want to put touch on their Macs. Not yet,
Dude, if they would
anyway.
have bought out a touch, Lou, I'm gonna tell you something. They would have broke the fucking internet if they would have bought out the MacBook Air touchscreen with detachable keyboard.
Oh, it would have been over.
They would have broke the deck. They'd have
the
broke
internet would have been
bro.
done. It would have been over.
Done. They'd have shut it down. They'd have shut the daggone world down by doing that, bro.
Look, here you go. iPad OS 16.
Them things would have been sliding off the shelf so fast. They'd have been fighting over them like PS5s and Xboxes trying to get them things. Tell me I'm wrong, Brandon.
Come on, Brandon.
It'd be a line at the Apple store, people trying to buy that daggum thing if they would have made a touchscreen with the keyboard being detachable. And they could have charged probably an extra $500 and got away with it.
Hey, no radio. Check this out. They want in their demo, they plugged the iPad into another monitor.
Yep.
So that's what they want. They want to be able to touch the screen, and they want to be able to put it to something bigger.
Yep.
What do you do to your laptop? I put it to a bigger screen.
Yep. Same here. Same here.
I mean, I
That's
think the
why
iPad. I think what they're trying to do is the people that actually want touch. They want those users on the iPad. They want to have a Mac lineup that doesn't have touch, but and all of that because how do I say this?
But Brandon, they cost the same. The
Yeah.
MacBook Air and the
Well,
iPad
Mm-hmm.
here's the
Pro
thing.
cost the
You're
same.
actually so
So you're
so from my point of view, not having an Apple product. Okay. So my point of view for not having an Apple product, I see that Apple is stifling innovation on their own product line. So
exactly.
keeping the two separate makes it where their user base is forced to choose what type of productivity they want to do instead of, oh, you know what, I could do this with my iPad because I could do that and I could invent new ways of using this product. No, you need to use this laptop that does X, Y, and Z, and then you need to use this iPad that can do X, Y, and Z. But the two looks similar. You could put a keyboard on your iPad, but you can't do touch on your MacBook. Like, they don't make any sense. They got screens. Why can't I touch the screen? I got a laptop that I'm doing right now that's presenting. I could touch the screen and I could touch the keyboard and the mouse. It don't make any
I
sense.
think I think Apple is slowly grabbing the Mac and putting it on the iPad.
What's we
Yeah,
just said?
that's what they're
That's what
doing.
we
Yeah,
just
no, no,
said.
no, 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 no. It's gonna get more and more advanced in the long run, to a point where in the future it is literally going to compete neck to neck with the Mac
It
Air
already
and the
is.
Pro.
Even Apple
They're
knows it.
not
That's
for.
why, bro. Even Apple knows it. It's already competing with the MacBook. That's the point. Even Apple did a commercial saying that the iPad is basically a laptop.
Yeah,
They the one said
I
it.
mean,
So it's already there. They think that's not in the future. It's already there.
essentially, it's a Apple version Surface.
yeah,
No, it's not
uh,
because it can't run Mac OS software. See the point?
yeah.
It has to have an iPad OS version that's always toned down first versus the full version. So it's not. It's not a
But
Surface.
they're sharing the
You
same
can't
chip type
you
technology
can't
though.
install Logic on an iPad.
Not yet.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, you can. They just won't let you. I'm sorry. Let's get it right. You can. They won't let you. There's an M1 chip in there. You can pretty much install everything on it. Yeah.
They're not.
So
Yeah,
saying they're
they're
doing
holding you back.
the point is they're not working on making it better. It's already there, and they're literally going to make you buy 4 versions before they actually give you what they already developed. They already done it.
Well, hey, Cade,
Man,
They will
what
buy
about you, Cade? I know you
uh,
said that you want the iPad, so how
with
do
the
you
iPad.
feel?
It's more universal useful. It is. I agree with them.
It's more compact too. You can just put it
Yeah.
in a backpack, and it's much smaller, so you can put more stuff in it than a.
mm,
Well, the MacBook Air is pretty small, Cade. Just like this laptop
wait,
I'm
wait,
holding.
wait,
It's
wait, wait,
very
wait, wait,
small.
wait. No,
It's
they're about
very
the
small.
same size.
Yeah, they're about the same size,
I
Cade.
can tell you this
Really.
much. This from what I'm seeing, where these path lines are starting to cross. What I see is going to go down is that you're gonna have like the keyboard is probably gonna house like an extra battery or whatever, and they click together, and then that will
You
be
mean
like
what
the
Surface
new. It
already
will be
did?
like a new MacBook Air whenever they decide to go in that direction.
Yeah, Surface did
But
that
they
like
work
4
on
years ago.
Bluetooth.
Huh?
But they
Surface
work
did that
on
4 years
Bluetooth.
ago.
Yeah, they won't. They're not going to do Bluetooth. They're not going to do Bluetooth
No, I'm
because
saying they already work on Bluetooth. That's what you're saying. The iPad, the keyboard already works Bluetooth.
yeah. But here's the thing: you got to give like if you get an
You
iPad,
want if you,
instead of looking for a reason to buy a keyboard, a Bluetooth keyboard, you got to add functionality to it. So the keyboard that you get from Apple would have like an extra battery bank in it to extend the battery
yeah.
life. Then on top of that, they can ramp the power up on the M1 because it'll have more juice.
Well, they still got one problem though, the heating issue. That's why
The heating will become a problem
that's why the Air isn't as fast as the Pro with the same exact chip in it.
because of the heating.
So, yeah,
It's the
The Pro
only
has a
thing
fan.
is thermal pads touching the case versus the Pro has actual fans running over top of it.
Yep, yep. That's why the Pro runs better with the same exact chip.
Oh, somebody on last year they took the iPad Air and put it inside a refrigerator and it ran
Oh
just as
yeah,
fast as the Pro did, uh,
yep.
doing the same exact work. It was just a thermal throttle. It thermal throttles faster.
Yep.
All right, so The next one was on the list was
So
iOS.
Apple's headed in the right direction. They just still gonna get there for another 10 years or maybe 15. They're headed in the right direction. It's very slowly.
Watch OS 9.
I have an Apple Watch. What are they adding?
The snippets that I saw was more widgets, better health tracking. No, they're putting health tracking on the phone too, so y'all getting health tracking on your device. That was about it, and more faces, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
Personally, I'm not. I mean, I like the Apple Watch, but I don't care for it on my. I don't like jewelry. I don't like wearing it, but I would recommend it for people that actually have small fingers and who are at work and don't want to reach out to their watch. They want to see their notifications on the watch.
Well, it helps with
But
fitness also, like if your everyday walking.
yes, for somebody that is dedicated to fitness, their health, their wants to look at notifications, this is going to be your favorite gadget during the daytime. Besides, essentially, if you use the AirPods.
Hey, look, my biggest gripe not being in the Apple ecosystem is the fact that the watch doesn't work anywhere else. It doesn't play friendly with nothing else. It's
I mean,
Apple or
it wants you to
nothing.
feel it wants you to feel connected to the phone. That's why.
Yeah, but the thing is it's putting it's basically making this where it should be able to run by itself. So why can't I just download an app on my Android phone and wear the watch? Is there something wrong with that? Or because I'm not in part of the ecosystem, I can't experience the iOS watch?
I mean, that would be like you going into a hotel and the hotel doesn't have your own bed, but you bring your own.
I mean, some people bring their own bed because they don't want to sleep on some of the filthy stuff.
But that's my point. You basically answered your question.
But let's say I want to try out different watches. I could go and get a Fossil watch. I can go get a Samsung one. The Pixel is getting ready to come out with one. The Samsung watch works on non-Samsung devices.
But one thing that makes the Apple Watch very unique is that you're very connected to your phone.
And I totally understand that. But I'm saying is I
You won't
cannot
get the same
experience.
unique features on the other watches.
Yeah, but I'm not. But I'm not going to be able to. For me to buy the watch, I have to buy in all the way, and it's not worth it. Like for me, like if I wanted to find out how good it was, I can't even use it. So it's basically just it's just for people inside the ecosystem.
It's not for everybody. And like I just admitted, I don't care for it. But I mean, it is a nice device.
I believe it.
Y'all,
I mean, a person.
y'all want a gangster opinion about watches in general, smartwatches?
Uh oh.
Go.
Here's the smoke.
They're the most useful device I've ever seen in my life.
Not the useless.
I swear, because I'm gonna tell you, man. I mean, they're cool for like the first month you have it, and then you're kind of over it a little.
And that's the problem with me. Like I don't want to
Yeah,
buy something that I get bored of, and I hate Julie on my hand.
But look,
yep.
like for me personally, I have a Fitbit on. I don't look at my Fitbit every day. I need for it to monitor my sleep. I need for it to watch my steps.
Bro, I don't care about my sleep. I look at the damn clock.
No, you got sleep health also.
Brandon looks at that cable box clock.
Oh no. But understand, I'm not like I don't have a picture of a dog or the world globe on my wrist. I have the information I need. That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah. For me, the biggest turn off for me is that the charging is not as fast as I like it, and the battery doesn't last as long as I like it. So it becomes more of a chore than a useful device.
Here you go. The Fitbits, the Fitbit Charge. I had this Fitbit Charge 4 that I'm wearing right now. I charge it once a week. I can charge it while I'm sleeping on Sunday. I literally charge it between Sunday and Monday, so I have another full week ahead when I wake up. But you can't do that on a lot of these watches. I want more
Yeah,
functionality over form.
yeah. And if you get
But
the other
right now
thing
you
too
got
is like
form over
if you actually use
functionality.
the watch, like actually use it, like for instance, if you actually use it to play like music to like a Bluetooth device without the phone or whatever, right? Or if you use it for phone calling, the battery dies so fast when you're actually using it actively. If you use it passively, like tracking and stuff, yeah, battery will last. But when you actually try to really use it, the battery doesn't last at all on those devices.
And see, the thing is, no radio. I'm not trying to deal with batteries and none of that crap. Like that, and that's another
Agreed.
reason why I don't want to deal with batteries. I don't want to have to carry a battery just because I care about my watch, where I walk, and all this other crap. Like I don't care for that. And like I said earlier, I hate jewelry on my freaking damn hand.
Yeah,
Not only
what
that, but I also have big fingers.
I need the watch to be able to run Spotify or Apple Music for like 8 hours straight without the phone. If it can,
I
if they
mean,
can make a
if they
battery
ever
do
get to
that,
that,
it'll
that's
be
it.
useful. It'll be useful to me because I would just leave my phone in the truck and I would just use my watch to play all my music to my Bluetooth, just like I used to do with my Samsung watch.
And I
But the
mean,
problem
I
was
know
battery
that
life.
that day will, and I know that that day will actually come where you will get your 8 hours and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't see it happening anytime soon, to
Not
be
now.
honest.
That's when it's going to be game changing. That's the point at which it will be game changing, and that's when you're going to see a lot more people jump on the watch boat in general across all the smart watches.
That's true.
I doubt it.
I would even argue that some older people with these flip phones would probably switch to nothing but a watch.
Because then at that
I
point,
doubt it.
no, think
I
about
doubt
it.
it.
All you got to do is walk around with your watch on, and you don't even have to
All
have
your phone, yeah,
you got cellular connection.
yeah, you can make all
But
your
the
phone calls
thing,
just by talking to the watch. You can go, hey, call such and such. You ain't got to dial. You ain't got to deal with a touch screen. Some older people would like just being able to simply say, hey, call my daughter, and bam, they're talking to their daughter. Not let me get on this smartphone and make me get, because I see people fighting about their smart. They don't want it. They don't even want a smartphone. Old people, a lot of them.
Yeah, but a
no,
smart
But the bad
watch
no,
thing is,
would be
and
a
I
whole
think
lot
that,
better.
but Brandon, guess what old people love? They love damn Alexa. Oh, they love Alexa.
Oh
They ain't got to
yeah,
deal with nothing. They just talk to it and it does whatever. They love that crap.
yeah.
So give an
Whoever
old
can
person.
master, whoever can like. I think that me personally, I think that with Google acquiring Fitbit, you're seeing two different sides of the spectrum, right? Apple went high end where you only get like a day and a half, maybe 2 days of charge out of your watch,
No,
and you
you
got to
don't.
recharge
No,
it.
you don't.
How
No, you don't
long?
get that Keon.
How long do you
You
get?
lucky if you lucky if you get through the day.
Oh shit, fuck that.
You not aware?
No. Because I am not in the ecosystem, sir. I am not there.
Oh, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying not even Apple. I'm saying Apple or Samsung. They don't last multiple days. Those watches
But
do
here's the
not.
thing. But
Not,
what I'm
not
saying
even not
is,
even a whole one day.
but look at the other side of the spectrum. You got a Fitbit. My
Yeah. See,
Fitbit
but
lasts
people,
my Fitbit
yeah,
lasts
but that's because it ain't
a
doing
week and
nothing.
a half.
But it ain't doing anything. That's why it's just a watch. Really,
Right.
let's be real.
So what I'm saying is whoever gets to that middle first, where the
Yeah.
functionality equals
All I need
battery
is it to
life.
last as long as my phone. Long as my phone is all I need.
Yeah. But the functionality got to be there too. I mean, that's kind of how I
Okay.
look at it. The functionality needs to be there also. But here's the next one. MacBook Pro 13. So the new M2 chip is in this. 20 hours of battery life and studio quality case.
It makes me happy that they brought back the touch bar. I heard it got removed for a while, and then they brought it back.
No, you,
Oh, that trash touch bar.
One
They're
of the-
back with that
everything,
trash touch bar.
everything but what people want.
one of the reviewers said they probably had some of them touch bars left over and they're trying to get rid of them.
That's the truth.
So they got them out in the factory somewhere. We got to get rid of them.
Oh, hurry up! Put them in this. But hey, it's the same argument for the iPad versus the MacBook Air versus the MacBook Pro. It's the same thing. They won't put touch on it, so good luck with that one. But it has the M2 chip.
My thing is the iPads are amazing. They got the M1 chips, but then they don't got the Pro apps. So then what's the point of having an amazing processor but can't do anything with it?
Exactly. You know why, right? Because it was cheaper. than to make
Yeah.
all new separate processor. Just throw what you already got that's powerful in there. That's all they were doing.
Ooh, AirPod
I mean,
Max.
personally,
Bro, get the
Remember,
Sony.
less
They're like
product lines is cheaper.
$300.
oh, shit.
One size fit all chip. That's what the M1 is. It's a one size fits all
Yeah,
type of chip.
stick it in anything that you can, and guess
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
The form factor actually limits the power automatically, so
Yep.
it can go into it. They're gonna end up putting it into their desktops, and guess what? They stick multiple cores, like multiple stacks of M1 chips, M2 chips, on top of each other because they already doing that now. If you add adequate cooling, shoot, there you go your desktop.
I wouldn't be surprised if the new iPad that comes out later on this year actually has an M2 chip.
Yeah. But my thing is, what's the point of an M2 chip if you can't use the M2 chip?
I
Long
mean,
term.
it's all about longevity.
It's like
Here's the
it's
thing.
like it's like buying
It
a Ferrari.
change.
It's like buying a Ferrari but not having the Ferrari engine, putting
The
in a
only
Honda
thing they
engine.
did was they added 2 extra graphic cores onto it. That's it. They upgraded. No, they added 2 graphics cores to the M2 and increased the overall system cache. And then there you go, M2. So now what they're doing with their M2, their own personal chip, is what they've been doing with all their whole line. Incremental upgrades so they can constantly move their whole product line forward. When they were on Intel, they couldn't do that. So that's the reason why like the MacBook Pros stayed far behind and it was never really an update or refresh. So now every time they do an event like this, guess what they get? They can do a whole product line refresh. Every time they upgrade the M processor, they get a whole product line refresh. Every time.
Yeah.
There was one big thing missing from the event, guys, that a lot of people were hoping for.
What was that?
They were hoping for the actual Pro.
Yeah, the Pro apps. That's what I was talking about.
No. The actual Pro, the Mac Pro desktop.
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh no, they're not gonna touch that for a while, man.
No. Well, they were supposed to, but it got pushed back because apparently they were having problems. Yeah. I did do some research into that. Yeah, they're having some problems as far as doing the Mac Pro desktop. It was actually
also,
got pushed back.
And it's also
I mean, I wouldn't be
supply
surprised if
issues.
they end up talking about it in September.
Yeah, September, November, if they get all the bugs out. But apparently they're having some issues.
But
So
also, you heard about the China story where they try to lock up all the people in the factory and make them work there and live in there.
Hey, look, we're not surprised about that. But
that's how they roll. That's the
but
rotten
hey,
apples.
so I don't hold y'all too long. So anything else about this event? I mean, from my lamest terms,
We didn't talk about the best feature.
Was a best feature?
Yeah, the best feature of the whole day.
Oh
You
yeah,
can text messages.
edit text messages after the fact.
That was the most revolutionary thing they announced.
Hey, I would love to have that.
Yeah, hey, got to give them props.
Give credit where credit's due. Yes, that. But that's because iCloud is locked down. So yeah, you're controlling the messaging. So yeah, you can go back and change it.
I mean, one thing that
apparently you only get 15 minutes.
What?
So, that's what Brandon said.
No, that's what I said.
Oh, I never said that.
Oh, actually said.
It says it on the Apple's fine print, like when they did when you go on the Apple's website. It says
15 minutes might be enough time to get rid of that drunk text.
No, you're drunk. You need the next day.
No, I'm saying like if you got a good friend that's like, hey, you know what you sent, right? Oh no, man, edit that for me.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
I thought it would actually be like 5 minutes or something like that. But I guess 15 minutes is all right. But pretty much when it tells you, oh, you edit the text message, I mean, there's really nothing else you could really do. I mean, obviously, it's going to send you notifications.
And you can unsend photos too, right?
No.
I thought I heard somebody say you can unsend an actual photo as well.
Oh man, great!
Sure.
Now you know what's gonna happen. Penis pics.
Screenshots.
Oh,
penis pics flashing. That's exactly what's about to happen. And shut up,
Flashing.
Ash.
Don't say nothing about Mitchell.
I can't
Shut
Do
up,
believe
not
Ash.
do it.
But that's what's
Again,
look. If you can send a pic and then take it back, that's exactly what's about to happen. Oh no, somebody, women are gonna get flashed. That's like exactly what's gonna happen.
I mean, it's so different than when people use Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook.
Yeah, true. But see, here's the thing: when you send it, you couldn't do no take back.
Yes, you can.
Oh, I see.
You
I
can
never had
actually.
WhatsApp. I never had WhatsApp.
Well, I've never used it. I mean, I've only used WhatsApp a couple of times, but never really got into it like that. But I know that on Instagram, Facebook, and
Snapchat.
basically social media apps that you can unsend pictures and messages and stuff like that, but pretty much you cannot edit those messages. You could
Um,
Yeah.
just delete them. Yeah. So I think that's one of the reasons why Apple has really looked into it, and I guess now it's throwing it out in September.
well, hey, we're gonna keep the conversation
You can
going.
also you can also do it
So
on
we're taking
True.
this back into the meeting, Google Meet. See y'all later.
Have a good one.